Hi, so my name's Rachel and I am a student, and my take on the coronavirus situation is, in a nutshell, just quickly, since we don't have a lot of time, the NHS is already underfunded as it is, and there just simply aren't the beds, there aren't the ventilators, there aren't the equipment to deal with this sort of global pandemic type situation. It's not something that is going to happen frequently, but it's apparent that our governments just do not have the kind of contingency plans that you would expect a government to have, and it's putting a lot of duress on the NHS, and obviously health service workers are suffering because of that. So I personally am rather nervous about how the country is going to cope, both from an economic standpoint and how we're going to deal with social isolation. But I think as long as we stay positive and we try to interact remotely like this and we get across how we feel, then that's one of the main things. But I do think that the main takeaway from this is that coronavirus is highlighting a lot of problems that are already apparent within society, and they are problems that need to be fixed and addressed, and not just when a pandemic strikes, when it is necessary, like it has been for years, to offer social relief and funding to the NHS, to name but a few things. So yes, this is my lovely boyfriend Paul.
Hi.
And this is me, and I'm a student at Stirling University, and this is how we are spending today. So as you can see, Stirling campus is very, very isolated already as it is. There's not a lot of people around, and we're just doing a little shop because it is still important to get out in a safe way. Obviously make sure that, you know, there's not anyone else around or there's minimal people around, but life does continue to go on to some degree. So Paul's just had to open this tin that did not have a pulley ring. You can check, you can confirm it for yourselves, with brute strength and a blunt knife.
Yes.
This is what coronavirus does to people, Paul.
It makes them desperate.
But yet,
for canned goods.
Canned goods. But yet we might need to, you know, there may be a slight problem that we don't have a tin opener, considering the vast array of tinned products that I have. But most of them have, you know, like the little pulley thing, so it's not that big a deal. But hilarious comedy gold. Oh Christ, the sausages are boiling! One way that you can go about beating the self-isolation blues that I think that most of our generation can relate to is rewatching every Harry Potter film.
Yes.
That's what we've been doing. Not just because of self-isolation. We were going to do it anyway, but, you know, I'm in no time like the present. So that's one way. Just watch movies. Just, like, take the time to actually watch stuff that you either really love to comfort you, or
in
stuff
my case,
that...
I'm a muggle and had barely seen any of them, so I'm being initiated into
this one here. He's not even read the book, so like I'm like pausing it and like adding in like various bits, you know, tidbits of information that they've left out of the films, not to criticise them, but yeah, or just like watch stuff that you just like would never watch. Just watch something totally different. Just like use the time to expand your visual horizons.
Experiment
with the films. So we are on our way to do our favourite activity during the self-isolation period, which is going shopping, because you get to go outside and see if the local Nissa has anything else in store. They had eggs. Oh my god, they had eggs. I'd almost forgotten how they were made and what they looked like.
It was kind of incredible. First time I've seen an egg for what seems like years.
20 years has went past in our minds. But yeah, so there's a few people on campus still. It's not exactly empty, but it's not busy.
No.
And yeah, like this is just like kind of terrifying. You know, we're adhering to social isolation very strictly now after a period of, oh well, perhaps it's not all that bad.
It was that bad.
It was, well, it always was that bad. Yeah, but obviously if other people don't adhere to social isolation properly, then that's why it spreads, so that's the problem. But Aye, we're kind of just shiting ourselves, but in a way that, like, you know, we're going to go back and play like a Buffy board game. So like, it's the end of the world as we know it, to quote Michael Stipe. But we feel fine.
Wine.
But we're buying wine. That's all you can do. Or I might get a wee VK just because, you know,
Cheeky.
Student. But yeah.
Aye.
So yeah. But in all seriousness, no. Like, this is so important to stay inside unless it's essential. And this is essential. We are buying wine. It's an essential good. Right?
You're going the wrong way.
Am I? You're the wrong way. You don't even. He doesn't even go here.
I don't even go here.
He doesn't even go here. God. But yeah, we're gonna go and check out what Nisa. I don't know how you pronounce it, but we're gonna go and check what they have in store. And yeah, so, you know, lectures, everything, all remote. Everyone's working from home, and it's strange. I mean, this campus is usually a buzz with students. 3,000 on campus alone.
It's now much more so a buzz with birds.
Yeah, the wildlife has returned, as people are seeing all over the world. You know, the wildlife is returning to claim what's rightfully its. You know, there's been so many films like that, or like so many animes, or just about the idea that if we just weren't here, like, nature would heal herself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, voices.
Oh no.
People come. We must go. So this is an exciting time to delve into the world of canned goods that one would not normally consume. I believe this is going to be our bread and butter. Bread and butter, that's funny because there's neither in the cans. But yes, this is an exciting opportunity to start a canned goods collection. So I'm Rachel and this is Paul, my lovely boyfriend.
Hi.
And we are in my student accommodation, and what we are doing is we are learning some song covers during this time period of uncertainty and speculation. So let's keep it light, let's keep it fun, and let's find out things that you can do at home to join in with what we're doing, which is spicy covers of meme songs that are many years old now.
I think you mean old bards' tales.
Old tales of that bards spun many moons ago. That is what we're doing from my student accommodation at Stirling University in Scotland. If you have a set of pipes, like I do, that are sometimes ropey, sometimes sufficient, and if you have a guitar, you can learn some covers and you can expand your musical ability as you do so, because a lot of people can't play guitar and a lot of people can't sing. But during this time, why not? Why not just try and have fun, learn some new music, play your favourite song, play something you've never ever done before, or learn something completely different, as in our case, we are learning a little cover of a song that you may remember from 500 million years ago, that we hope will put a little smile on people's faces during this time. So this is our process of learning, which is the fun part. But you can do this from your home as long as you have a guitar and some vocal cords, which for everyone is not going to be possible. We understand that, but here is one of our ideas for how you can help during self-isolation to just entertain yourself and to make yourself feel good. Yes.
Hey, I was just thinking about how impressive it is that you had the foresight to have so many duck puppets for our duck cover song.
Oh yes. Yes. I knew we were going to be doing this and that coronavirus was going to strike. Yes, I had them prepared for this song.
It's really impressive.
So would you say that Lilo and Stitch pick in your mouth is what actually gives you the power to play guitar?
Yes, I'm powerless without it. I cannot do any daily activity without this pick.
So basically you're a fraud. It's that gives you the power.
Stitch is what gives me my
Can you
power.
show us what it's like when you don't use your pig?
Ah!
And now use the magic.
Wow.
You are a cheat.
Yes.
Which one is better? There's clearly a superior duck to use here.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
No. One of these is better than the others. I'm not sure how we're going to work it out, but they will have to fight each other in some sort of battle. I'll get back to you on how I decide, okay? But there has to be some sort of death feud here, because, I mean, we can use both of them.
I see.
Or can we?
Hey, what you doing?
So, we're trying to utilise things that we have in our home. Now, I don't have a lemonade stand, nor do I think that there are any children on campus that are trying to make a bit of extra dollar during this time period. Maybe there are. I'll have to check afterwards.
Who can say?
I'm thinking this is our lemonade stand. I just need to figure out something to balance it against, okay? So, yeah. Look,
it looks great.
Rome wasn't built in a day. What? So is it a 3-chord song?
It is. 3 chords ad nauseum.
And is it when I start to sing that you start to...
Yeah, this have to
Bam ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Yeah,
So you have to keep repeating it, yeah. We've worked it out. We've worked out the chords.
the famous C, F.
It's beautiful. So, the real question, while Paul is tuning his guitar, is what is better? A duck or a goose? I don't know the answer to these philosophical questions. That's why we have philosophers that will hypothesize, postulate, and will ponder for many, many years on these treatises. For now, I listen to the notes coming together, honking like a goose. So, having some issues with creating a stand for a phone. Most people don't have selfie sticks, nor do they have platforms to put phones on. There's a better word for this, clips, things like that. You know what I mean?
I do.
So we've got a chair and we've got some books. So we're going to make a stand from this, and yeah, we'll be able to elevate the camera so that it can record us in our magic. But see, you have books, right? Most people do. So yeah, all homemade, baby, all homemade. Okay. Do it. Bam bam bam, da 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 dum, bam bam bam, da 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 dum. Well, a duck walks up to a lemonade stand and he says to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" Bam 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 bam. And the man says, "No, we just sell lemonade. It's fresh, it's cold, but it's homemade. Would you like a glass?" The duck said, "I'll pass." And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 bum. So a duck walks up to the lemonade stand, says to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" Bum, 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 bum. The man said, "No, like I said yesterday, we just sell lemonade, okay? Why not give it a try?" The duck said, "Goodbye." And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 bum. So a duck walks up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" Bum, 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 bum. And the man said, "Look, this is getting old. I mean, lemonade's all we've ever sold. Why not give it a go?" The duck said, "No." And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day, bum, 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 bum. So a duck walks up to a lemonade stand, and he says to the man running the stand, "Hey, got any grapes?" And the man says, "That's it. If you don't stay away, duck, I'll glue you to a tree and leave your little day stuck. So don't get too close." The duck said, "Adios." And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. 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 And he waddled away till the very next day, bum, 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 bum. When the duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, you got any glue?" "What? Glue? And I have one more question for you. Got any grapes?" Bum, 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 do, 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 do. And the man just stopped. He started to smile. He laughed for a while. He said, "Come on, duck, let's walk to the store. I'll buy you some grapes so you won't have to ask anymore." He gave one to the duck, and the duck said, "No thanks. But you know what sounds good? It would make my day. Do you think the store sells any lemonade?" And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day,